Welcome back, folks. Today I'm going to be showing you around a 2015 new venture Micro Rio. Well, is this a camper van or is it a motorhome? I think it's a motorhome. The line is a little bit blurred between the definition of a motorhome and a camper van, but generally speaking, this is a motorhome. So motorhome, the manufacturer has gone into a van supplier, cut off the front of the van, it's built onto a chassis, and the home part is a unit that is fitted onto the van part. So that's where a motorhome is generally, that's how it's generally classified. As opposed to a camper van, this is one I supply quite regularly. This is a 1999 Auto Sleeper Duetto camper van. Now this is just a van, so you can't quite see on the camera, it may come round. The side of the van is just a van, so they've just added the windows. On this particular one, it's the high top, so there's a fiberglass high top, but it is a van. It's not being cut down the side, a motorhome part has not been added to it. It is just a camper van. So generally the camper vans are smaller and they are just a van conversion, and generally the motorhomes are larger. However, on this occasion, this is virtually, I would say, the smallest motorhome in the world. The only times the lines get a little bit blurry between a camper van or a camper van and a motorhome, the Roma home. I've been supplying these for many years, and the reason I like them because they have the fiberglass body. So this is one of those where it doesn't quite fit into a category as such because it's got the van chassis. This was built on a Citroen C15. Roma Home then cut it back there and added the home section to it, which is a full fiberglass unit. This particular one's the high-low section, high-low one version. So there's a couple of clips in there, and there's one I made earlier. That's another one that's just arrived in stock. So that's a Roma Home high-low, but as you can see, the roof has been elevated to give standing room. So this is where it gets a bit blurred because this is, I think it's a camper van. It's not big enough to be a motorhome, but it's definitely got the home section fiberglass put onto the van. Anyway, I digress. So let's have a look around this. So this is a 2015 new venture. Now just getting this, a very sunny day, so I'll just get in the shade. This particular one was built on a 2015, December 2015 Peugeot Expert chassis. They actually used the top of the range, so it's the 2-litre HDI, automatic gearbox, air conditioning, electric windows, electric mirrors, power steering, cruise control. You literally could use this as your everyday vehicle. Yeah, new venture. They've been going very many years. I think next year is the 30th birthday. They've been going at the same factory. It's a daughter and father company, family owned, for 29 years in Wigan. Not far away from where I am. I've had many of these over the years. I've been specialising in auto sleepers and Roma homes, but I do get the odd new venture, smaller ones, the Surfs and the Rios. They're on the same size, roughly, as the Roma homes. I had a funny one a few years ago. I remember buying a new venture, the earlier model to this, and the customer had taken all the new signs off the graphics all the way around, so all it had was adventure. And I said, why have you debadged it? Where have the signs gone? She said, I used to live on the south coast, so I was going to France a lot of the times, and the word new in France means naked. So she got some funny looks in France. It was reading Naked Adventure. So that's why she took the thing. Anyway, so yes, on the passenger side, the near side, this one's got hot water. Again, unusual. They most normally only come with standard cold water. So that's the vent for the Truma to heat the hot water boiler on gas, which will also power on mains. Diesel and petrol. This one's a diesel. Some people are going on to petrols now. That's going to be a video I'm going to be talking about shortly. So if you like and subscribe this video below, and the description will be underneath, that's a conversation for another future video. This one's a 2-litre diesel. We've got the main supply there, hook up. We've got the vents here for the fridge. It says fresh water drain off. So we've got the fresh water tap there to drain off the fresh water tank. This particular, it's got a reversing camera, that works off this. Now this particular one has got an electric step. I'm going to get our habitation guy Steve to have a look on Tuesday on this one, because the electric step has been disconnected, so it doesn't work. It just works manually, clicks into place and clicks there. So it may or may not have electric. I'll get that looked at. Reversing parking sensors coming around the driver's side. So again, we've got a drain off for the wastewater. We've got the standard Thetford cassette. It's got onboard gas bottles. Yeah, there's a few clues when buying a motorhome, just a few tips. If somebody has had a vehicle for a long time, then generally that's a good point. It means they've liked it, they've enjoyed it, and it's done what it should have done. This particular, the last owner, retirees, they went in and bought this brand new in 2015, so they've had it for 7 years. The one and only owners. So they must have enjoyed it. Similarly, new venture have been in the same factory, the same premises, same family ownership for 29 years. So that just gives you a clue that the build quality is there. Okay, yeah, so I was showing you those couple of Roma homes. They're the high-low version. Oh, just coming around with the camera, if we go past here, if we go past the elephant in the room, but joking apart, we will be talking about the elephant room in a future video very shortly. So as I say, if you like and subscribe to this video, you'll be first to find out. So that is another Roma home. This is again on the C15 chassis, but this has got the permanent high top. So this is the high top version of the high-low version. So that's permanently on that structure. Okay, let's go for a drive. Let's go for a little drive, and then I'll take you inside, folks. Let's go for a little drive. Seatbelt on. It's a warm day today, but this has got air conditioning. Very much needed today. Automatic, proper automatic gearbox. So we've just got 2 pedals on this one, folks. Stop and go. Power steering, of course. So this is based on a Peugeot Expert chassis with the 2-litre HDI engine. Very well renowned and respected, the Peugeot, for their diesel engines. In fact, I have the same engine in my own Peugeot 508 work car. Just pull the visor down. It is a sunny day, and put the... Oh, what have we got here? We've got length for measurements. I can just see it says length 5.45, so 5.5 metres for round numbers. Length rather is 5.5. Width 1.96, so we say 2 metres for round numbers, and height 2.54. So let's allow it 2.6 on the height. It is a sunny day today. We're just so yes, we've got air conditioning, and I can verify that's super fridge cold. Power steering, electric windows. Yeah, this was built on the top of the range Peugeot Expert of its day. It's even got electric mirrors, trip and computer, cruise control. Would you believe it's got cruise control? This one's covered. Now that's interesting. It's covered 19,999 miles. So I would say in a short while we're going to go to 20,000 miles. Just come round the corner. 30 mile an hour in the automatic gearbox. You can actually move it across and select the gears manually. So you've got Tiptronic if you so wish. Yeah, one of my corny catchphrases, you won't be winning any races in this camper van. Actually, I think you will be winning a race in this small motorhome. Admittedly, it might only be against another motorhome, but we'll just accelerate now. We're on the national speed. Oh yes, that's picking up quite nicely. 55, we're approaching 60, we'll just slow down. Wow, yes. So this has got the later 2-litre HDI turbo diesel in. Some of these only came with the 1.6, but this was the top of the range, so they coupled the 2-litre with the automatic gearbox. Just coming round. This just drives like a car. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, a single traveller or 2 travellers would just, you could cruise around Europe or use this as your everyday vehicle without no problem whatsoever. Right, we're on 19999 miles. Are we going to trip it round to 20? We must be able to do that shortly. We've even got CD player, we've got remote controls here in the steering wheel for the CD player, 12 volt supply, cup holder, 2 cup holders, multiple airbags, side airbags, front drivers as well as passenger airbag, remote central locking, and there we have it. We're just going around the corner, 20,000 miles. Literally just running for a Peugeot diesel. Okay, let's carry on and I'll show you around the outside. Okay, let's have a look inside. Opening the leisure door, it's actually got a barn door on it, so I'll just demonstrate that. So we just move this lever and then you've got the ability to have, obviously, like a barn door. Just close that now, and now that's permanently closed and will open and close properly. And we've got a blackout blind to the rear leisure door. Okay, stepping inside. Oh, it's a bit tight in here, so I'll take over the camera just shortly and I'll show you in the toilet area. So it's got a full-size toilet. It's got the swivel, standard Thetford cassette toilet, drop-down bowl with hot and cold water, vanity unit, hooks ups, toilet roll holder, mat under the floor. Yes, a good size, which is unusual in a vehicle of this size to have a full-size toilet. And this one has got the forward-facing 3-point seat belt. I'll talk about that shortly, the seat belt law. But on this particular one, for this year, because it's post 2006, a rear passenger is only legally allowed to travel in that seat with the seat belt. So you can have 3 travelling seat belts lawfully, or what a lot of times happens is the driver drives along and the passenger wants to sit at the back with a table. Okay, I'll just pass the camera back. So at the rear, on the rear corner, we've got the side kitchen, we've got the hot and cold water, large sink area and prep area, cupboard there for all your cutlery, 3-way fridge. So we're now on mains as we are at the moment. Let's even lighten up to show. Yes, I'm holding that and that is nice, super cold. We've also got the facility to use this on the driving battery, so it won't be the leisure battery, that'll be just when you're driving. It'll keep it cold as well as gas. And this is the gas section. We've got, what have we got, 2, 3, 4 burner hobs. With a large grill section. Underneath we've just stuck that door. Oops. Oh, we've got a button. Why did I miss that, folks? Large section underneath there for storage. It's got the drop down vent, of course, for safety. If that was, gas is heavier than air. So if there was a gas leak of any description, because it's got the drop down vents, the gas will settle down to the floor and it'll keep you safe. These are all things that are checked on a habitation service. Obviously, before this leaves the premises, it will have a full habitation service. These are the things to be wary of if you're buying privately or it's not had a habitation certificate. So just a thing to note, I'll be doing a later video. If you like and subscribe, I know I've said that a few times in this particular video, but I've got a future video coming up explaining what's included in a habitation service. Okay, so we've got lots of cupboards, storage area. We've got the control panel here for the lights, the water, rear lights, checking the waste tank as well as the battery. Opening roof vents. Oh, I do like I knew there was something I liked about this. It's got the mood lighting. So it's got touch mood lighting. So we've got the blue mood, we've got the bright LEDs and off. And that goes through, there's one above the camera there. And also at the front. Again, large roof area, so we can just put this in, get plenty of ventilation in the summer. We've got the blackout blind as well as the fly net if required. We've got, of course, the same on the sides. We've got the blackout blinds. These are foil covered on the reverse, so that's going to keep you cool in the summer. Today is very warm, and it will keep you warm in the winter. And of course, we've got the fly nets. So this particular configuration has got the side dinette. So you've got the table there, you can clearly see. You've got the two opposing seats. Wow, it is a belter of a day today in August in the United Kingdom. So these two seats can be set up like that with a side sofa. Both of these have an extender, so I've got this in the extension. It's just got a fold out section there. We put that cushion into place, and then you've got an extra long section here. So these could be set up as two single beds, or above here we've got lots of accessories that are already included. So we've got the slats that will cover the middle section here. We've got an extra couple of fill-out cushions. I suspect they've never been used from new. They look brand new. They'll fill in there, and then you will have a large double bed. What else have we got up here? Fridge winter vents. That's the Truma to heat the hot water boiler. That's the winter vent again. High-vis jacket. That's a legal requirement if you go to Europe to carry one of those. A first aid kit. Oh, we've got a tripod. Now what this tripod is for this table. You just clip the table out and then we can put it in there, and hey presto, you'll be enjoying alfresco dining. Just put that back in there. And this also will act as the section for that side bed to be made up. Yeah, we've got everything you need in this small area. Lots of cupboards. So again, this is a post 2006 model, 2015. In the United Kingdom, 2006, the seatbelt law changed. Pre-2006, you could sit in a back of a camper completely legal as a passenger. It would obviously be sensible if there was a seatbelt fitted, you would want the passenger to be sat in that seatbelt. But if there was no seatbelts fitted, lawfully you can travel. After 2006, you have to have a forward-facing seat with a seatbelt. So this particular one has only got one. So on here it's got a sticker. These seats must not be used when the vehicle is in motion. Similarly on this seat. However, this seat you could actually pay and have a lap belt fitted or a 3-point seat belt, and then you'd be able to carry 4 passengers. Okay, there's not much more to show you on this particular one. It's got the fitted carpet on the floor. It's got the hot water, as I say, underneath. Okay, I just had to edit the camera there. I know I'm getting hot and bothered and overheating, but the actual camera came up with a warning message, overheating. It is a hot day here in August. So I was just going to show you, yes, so the hot water is under this side sofa. So we've got a switch underneath here, and that will heat the hot water on mains electricity, and we've got a switch is hidden under it. It's a bit difficult for the camera to get to, but that will heat the hot water on gas. You've also got the leisure battery underneath there, and you've got all your your leisure battery control box, your mains fuse box there, and the water pump is at just on that side section. Yeah, so it's a lovely little compact motorhome. It's got everything you need, and probably things that you don't need are not included. It just hits a sweet spot. Ideal for a single traveller or 2 short travellers who are just going to travel and use the vehicle as their own vehicle. Okay, so my name's Anthony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. I'll happily answer any questions. Normally on WhatsApp is the best way forward. And my number is 0798 526 1078. Other than that, I'll catch you on that next video for some more tips and tricks of the trade. Thanks for watching, folks.